Hi everyone, thanks for watching today's video. I saw a rather humorous bit of news today I thought I'd share, since so many of my videos are rather on the serious side. That bit of news concerns the TV show Star Trek Discovery, of all things. Star Trek Discovery is one of the more recent additions to the iconic franchise, and as each of the series have done over the decades, many of the characters are portrayed by women or people of color to keep with the idea that there will be little sexism or racism in the future. I grew up on the original series, and it certainly spawned my love for all kinds of science fiction when I was a kid. My interest in science fiction and astronomy eventually led to my reading the Bible as I grew older. Anyway, back to this story. In the latest episode of Star Trek Discovery, there is a character with the title of President of the United Earth. The role of President of Earth was filled by none other than Stacey Abrams, the Georgia politician and gubernatorial candidate. According to the show's producers, they reached out to Abrams to play the role because they were aware of how big a fan she was of the Star Trek franchise and because of her guest appearances on Star Trek fan shows. Abrams agreed to portray the character and did a good job from all reports. End of story, right? Well, not so fast. Apparently the fact that Stacey Abrams, of all people, should be chosen to portray the President of Earth left an editor of the National Review a bit upset. In the article, Stacey Abrams does not deserve to be President of Earth, National Review editor Jack Butler took offense with her being chosen and listed a few reasons why she didn't deserve the role. There's a link to that article in the description if you'd like to read it. At this point, I should remind everyone that Star Trek Discovery is a fictionalized TV show, and the actors are not chosen based on the things they've accomplished in real life. That's why they call it acting. However, Mr. Butler then asked a question that truly amazed me. That question was, would Star Trek ever dream of making Donald Trump president of Earth? Apparently, his point was that why would such a left-wing politician get the role of president of Earth when there's simply no way they'd ever choose someone from the right like Trump? The answer to his question is no, of course not. It's not a secret that Hollywood is liberal, and these kind of roles are usually filled by those on the left. So I'm assuming that Mr. Butler's question was a bit rhetorical, and he knows that this is the answer to his question. Or is he suggesting something more? After all, the headline states that Stacey Abrams does not deserve to be president of Earth. Is the article making the case that Trump qualifies for the TV role of president of Earth based on what he's done in real life? I kind of get that vibe. Why bring up Trump's name in this context? It simply doesn't make sense because, again, this is a make-believe character on a make-believe TV show. Unless it's to suggest that if anyone deserves the role of President of Earth, it's definitely Donald J. Trump. Indeed, the article is more evidence that the right defends Trump no matter what and promotes him where no promotion was even necessary or called for. Even over a fictionalized TV role such as President of Earth, Trump's name must be brought up. As crazy as this story is, it might get even crazier over the next few days. It wouldn't surprise me if Trump himself said something about how he, not Stacey Abrams, really deserved to be president of Earth. Of course, if Trump actually does come out and claim that he deserved to be president of the Earth, I'd certainly have to wonder if he was talking about something much more than just a role on Star Trek. That's all for today. Thanks for watching, and if you care to leave a comment, please do. As always, kindly be respectful in any comment you leave, especially towards those with whom you disagree. I'll talk to you guys soon.